In 2009, a study was done to determine the average amount of L's a person takes in a single year. And the answer they came up with was 60. So what if I told you there's a person on this planet who takes so many L's on a daily basis that if the study was done with them in mind, the average would likely be 10 times higher? I'm talking about a person with a hairline so uneven it looks like the US-Mexico border. Or an eye so wonky it's hard to tell if he's looking at you or the man who's currently dating his wife. Or how about the fact that the first word out of his kid's mouth was... This is a guy who's been living in his brother's shadow, unable to escape for his entire life. A guy who has a cartoon family, and a guy who, no matter what, can't seem to outrun his past.
Bro, she's 15, I'm 15, you feel me?
This is the story of the most thoroughly documented loser in the history of Twitch. This is Erobb221. CLM. This is Tyler 1, a 6'5" Goliath that holds the title of the best League of Legends player in the world.
And I'm fucking addicted! So I can't quit!
This guy is alpha as f*** and spends almost every hour of his life grinding out League games to maintain his unbelievable skills and remain at the top of his game. This is a guy who is determined, focused, intense, and a winner. And this is his brother. My god, dude, you're a father. Borby has spent his entire life living in the shadow of his cooler older brother, and every incredible thing that Tyler has accomplished just makes it harder and harder for Erobb to stand out.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
T1 becomes Kratos, Lamont cries. Tyler 1 takes a W every single day, and Erobb does the opposite, taking dozens of L's per hour. But here's the thing about this wonky-eyed ogre. He did things his own way. When Tyler 1 was grinding out League for hours and improving bit by bit, Erobb was figuring out how to stand out from the crowd by getting drunk and having fun with his friends. He figured out how to be his own streamer and his own person without using his brother's name to shoot him to the top. He did what he wanted and grew his own little community. And he didn't try to leech like he's some deranged gargantuan Greek man. And by doing things his own way, we got to find out who Erobb actually is. He's not a League champion, he's not alpha as f***, he's Lamont. And honestly, it's why we love him. And without him, we'd never be able to say that cuck lives matter.
When I'm around you,
Yeah.
like 0.
Yes.
Here's the thing about the past. You can't change it, but you can leave it behind and grow beyond it. That's what Erobb wants to do, but his chat just won't let him. You see, the thing with most people is that they haven't broadcast their life online for years and exposed every single one of their deranged thoughts or embarrassing moments to thousands of people. So that one thing you did 6 years ago that was super embarrassing? Well, it's over and done with. Nobody knows about it except you. But with Erobb, these things just keep coming back up.
Yeah, you cool with that?
Yeah.
You're not gonna masturbate to some of my stuff?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, I don't need... No.
You like I was sexy?
No, you're not sexy, you're cute. So I was saying that we are together because...
No matter what Lamont does, he just can't escape his past. Every aspect of his stream is tied to something stupid he did years ago. Every meme and every encounter has some layer of past embarrassment weaved right through it.
Smell me?
And even if it doesn't, his chat will find a way to make that happen. And here's the one thing that this walking L doesn't seem to realize. The internet never forgets. So as much as Erobb would love to stop being forced to relive the moment he became an ogre, or the time he shit his pants, or the time he swagged out, his chat will never forget, and they'll continue to bully him about it daily. But really, it's these interactions and situations that brought us to where we are today. A community with a paste bin, who are ready to annihilate Wonky's entire career the next time he decides to scam us on a wheel spin. But you know what? I'll give him this. After a drunken night of lasagna making with our girl, Wonky finally gave us the W we've been waiting for.
This is what I've been waiting to show you guys. This is so hard, dude. I'm like shaking. I'm so nervous, but...
This is Erobb's daughter, Emmy. One of the biggest and only W's he's ever had. And for some people, she's the only reason why they tune into his stream. And for others, she's the only reason why the pay spin hasn't been fully exposed. Emmy is the future of eMoney Enterprises. And without her, Lamont would probably still be shotgunning beers with his friend Darion. But other than beer, Russell, and watching this fat man break his bed, she's one of the only things that gets Erobb to smile. Emmy has shown us that even if you're someone who constantly fucks things up and does the dumbest things possible, you can still end up being a great dad.
What's ew?
Daddy stinky.
Well, listen, I'm not really saying that this is going to suddenly change everything about Eric and that he's going to switch his whole life around and start being a massive W streamer like the people he thinks he looks like. But this for sure was a major turning point for Lamont, because it showed us that no matter how bad it might get, no matter how many L's you take, a W is still possible. Even if another L is right around the corner.
Shit talks her too. Look, bitch. Look, he said, bitch. And then just started walking away. Holy fuck, eMoney alpha as fuck.